What is up, everybody, and welcome back. Today, I'm going to be doing a part 2 on picking the worst ops according to the patch notes from Rainbow Six Siege themselves. And I'm going to be going off of. I'll probably put it up screen. This like win delta and presence. This is based on, I believe it's platinum rank. And the presence in 2-week and whatever, whatnot. So according to this, the weakest by far underpicked in 2-week is Tachanka, which makes sense. I mean, nobody really likes playing Tachanka. I do know people use him all in Pro League since Smoke is always banned, and it's like a good like anti-plant type guy. But he's like a support option. If you're in gold, silver, bronze, copper, nobody's playing support, dude. Everybody just picks an op they want and then they run with it. Speaking of underpicked ops, Castle's another one, but I play him in like I think every video I've ever made. I just love playing Castle, so he's just the GOAT. I don't know. People need to be playing more Castle.
Activate camera.
And I haven't actually played this map in a real long time just because I've been stuck playing Calypso Casino. I've been in Calypso Casino Purgatory. But usually, let me find the trend first. Can't find it. Nope. Hear you, buddy. Alright. Usually I'll just like hold this area,
Laser gate in place.
but it's not really
Camera in position. Laser gate in position.
too helpful as Tachanka.
Door frame barricaded.
So, assuming that they're going to be pushing like around the spiral stairs, and I'm just going to play between
Surya gate deployed.
here and there, and hopefully I can catch them. Like here, I hear someone behind this wall.
My artillery is on.
They're blowing that.
Firing grenade.
And one thing about Tachanka, I don't know exactly how long it lasts, but you do get like a lot of time of fire, especially against shield ops. Like this is gonna be super helpful against this Monty.
Mika is being launched. Dispatching grenade.
So unless he rotates somewhere else, he's gonna just be stuck there this entire time. And I'll shoot as long as I need to, as long as I'm behind him.
Launching Shumika. Shumika is being launched. Firing grenade.
Bro, joining me out is not gonna help. They're probably gonna break through this window, but that's another death trap for them.
Dispatching grenade. Launching Shumika.
Bro.
Setting C4.
Alright. I have no clue what happened with the Aruni, but things worked out pretty well. I actually did not know that was an angle you could get. I've never like played there attacking or really defending, but that's pretty interesting. But you know what? You could attest that my Tachanka skills led those two people to being stuck there the entire time, and therefore my support led to the team winning. So I'll take it. Tachanka's a GOAT. He always will be. Up next, kind of a tie between my Jaeger, Castle, and Smoke. Obviously, Castle the GOAT. Smoke is also the GOAT. He's kind of plays similarly to Tachanka, but I think I'm gonna try Wamai. This is not my first time trying him. He definitely has a place, but I don't know. I would prefer Jaeger over him probably like 7 times out of 10, just because the only time you would really use it is to like got like a bunch of util, but it doesn't work against things like gridlock. The gridlock still goes off. Doesn't work against a glass. You're still gonna be a smoke. Unless you have like a really good placement, then it doesn't really work too well. Like on a map like this, it's fine because the only place it would really nade is here and here, and like maybe the hatch up here. So it works well in this case because I could just toss one here. But even if a grenade comes through, it'll be okay. Bro, what's up with this weak ass shotgun? Alright, whatever. And then probably also on this doorway.
My magnets will protect us. Magnets ready.
I was thinking another reason these guys are so underpicked in like console is just because, like I said, they're support,
Changing mags.
and generally nobody likes playing support, and their gadgets rely on you playing them. Like you have to be here. Well, mine less so, just because you know you just set it and forget it,
Throwing an F-Naught.
kinda, but you still need to be in like the action.
Magnet will watch over us.
Like here, I'm just gonna toss a few to protect my goat. Targeted by Deimos. Buddy, I'm on cobblestone. You can't kill me.
Throwing a mine.
Loading new mag.
Oh, that is open. Ooh, wrong hole. Alright, you know what? Could have had better eyes, but then again, what does Arcade do? And this is why support is so important. And why you need to stick to your role, because I don't even know how they got it. They just like blew up and instantly.
C4 set.
This guy's about to TK. Alright, got it, never mind. Sorry for downing you, team.
Loading mag.
Alright, skipping Jaeger since he's pretty much why. It's Goyo Tub, Denari, Clash, Oryx, and Maestro. I feel like I never see Oryx. I do not have his bailiff, which is like one of his redeeming factors. But Oryx is underpicked and too weak. Same with Denari, very surprisingly. Under 1%, but it's still pretty good. You could say me dropping 0 kills
Secure the wall.
is reason because I'm playing these horrible operators, but you know what? It could also be because this is my first game on in 2 days. For no particular reason at all. My uploads has also been like, or what does this lead to? My uploads have also been pretty inconsistent. Recording the video is the easy part. Editing is the not so fun part because it's like I don't really do anything crazy, but just the fact that I have to sit there for like 45 minutes to an hour kind of sucks.
Shield is ready.
Let me lock in.
CCE ready.
I don't know where that repel's coming from. Sounds like it's like right next to me. Oh my god. Yeah, it's not looking so good for me.
Stop and ready.
How did he get that? That was like way above his head. I mean, this guy could get this if he just like walks in. Like if you punch this guy and defuse instead of getting the kill. Oh yeah. That I never doubted him for a second. If that fuse just had more than 6 brain cells, he would have got him. The warden wasn't even ADS on him and he whipped the whole clip. Hey, I'll take the free win. I'll be anybody's backpack. And at least now I can swap to the other spectrum. And just like in the last video, Sen's is by far the worst, easily. He's pretty much only like Emop. He's literally got no use. I have no clue what I would even do with him. But he has the new AR at least. That's something. I can't tell if I've been out of frame this entire time. I think I might have been. I can't tell. I bought a green screen and like tried to use it, but it just like looked horrible. I think you need legit proper lighting to even use one, and as you can tell, I do not have that. It was just like a cheap $20 one off of Amazon, but hey, you win some, you lose some. That's a quick drone.
Setting charge.
Actually reload. Maybe I'll be able to utilize my gadget. Peeking this with a shotgun. Alright, so there's a guy prone and there's a guy in the hallway. I'm assuming he's gonna repeat because he's undisciplined. Right.
Reloading. Cover me.
Undisciplined indeed. And then I'm gonna... Oh, I was gonna say I was gonna pre-fry the guy prone, but he was no longer prone. Hey, but my team got diffuser down. Me distracting 2 people as a sense. Alright, got the 1 bullet. Dare I say yet another amazing support from me? This guy is scared, bro. Okay, good. Flawless win. Definitely because of my amazing support. Sen's is still pretty bad if you solo queue. I would never play him. He definitely deserves to be down there. But since this one was pretty quick, I will move on to the next one. Alright. Next guy. After Sen's, Rayor and Ying are pretty much tied, so I feel like Ying speaks for herself. Let's do a Rayor. Even though I also enjoy playing Rayor sometimes. Depending on the map and who I'm with. Uh-oh. Not a good sign. That was our thermite. Alright, well, he died.
Thank you, Birch.
We're gonna cook though. Unless his Maverick clutches up. I don't even know where he died from.
Hacking into
Oh.
the network.
I can only assume he was like prone or something. But Doesn't really look like our Maverick is gonna.
Cigarettes can be purchased at any of our boutiques. Feeling
Loading new mag.
I genuinely don't know how I didn't die, but I also don't know how I didn't kill him. Peek again.
again tomorrow night for our grand
You're one bullet from death. Peek again.
featuring the hottest new artists and fireworks display to turn the night into day. It's good to be back.
Yeah, be my babe. Be my babe. Get out of the way, please. There's no way she's not dead. I think I had to have hit her like once or twice. Alright, now I'm kind of scared. Someone's behind this wall and then there's a guy to my right. That's a zombie.
Try a Capstone early withdrawal card tonight.
And there's a guy peeking that hole. Oh my god, I fell. That is horrible. Bro, he was prone. Alright. That was a horrible look on our part. Our thermite dying off rip. And that hatch being broken for some reason. Step. I feel like Ying speaks for herself. It's Deimos, Blackbeard, Blitz, and Capital. I feel like I see a lot of Blackbeard, sort of. Deimos, sort of. Honestly, I think I'm gonna give Capital a shot. Yeah, like I'm kind of going off the chart, but also just based off of personal experience. I feel like I never really see Capitals. On this side, I'm going LMG. And this is like a really good spot to breach, since if you have diffuser, you have this little like workbench as a cover, so you could, if your teammate's holding the yellow hall over there, then you could just get a free plant. And the fact that they didn't reinforce this is a good sign. I'm gonna try and not blow up that Goya.
Charge in position.
Looks like I succeeded. Bam. Good use of a Goya. Now I get another one right here, and I have that cut off. Now they can't really use that closet freely anymore. That's why we play LMG. See where they're at. See, like, this crutch is safe. And then I'm assuming I just have to worry about that. Okay, he's crouched. I don't know why I thought he was holding that. My fault teammate. Oh no. There's no one behind you. You're gonna die to this crossfire. Dude. Ah, that kid was just as bad. Feels like this game is going like the polar opposite of the last one. But yeah, I think Capitao has his place in the game. He's definitely like a good op for solo queue. Especially if you have competent teammates. Like ideally what I would have done is shot a fireball and that rotate and then diffused. But I don't know what Solid Snake was doing. Next is probably gonna be one of these shield ops. I'm gonna try Blitz because I feel like no one really uses Blitz either. I think I see more Blackbeard than I do Blitz. Even when you're down 0-2, the game's never over till it's over. And they're using all traps. But the game's never over till it's over. You know that. Bro, none of us have a hard reach. Alright, whatever. We have a Thatcher who's not doing anything with his gadget, and a Maverick who's not doing anything with his gadget. Like, these guys are LARPing operators.
Flashbang. On my 12. Found any disrupted enemy devices.
A real Blitz doesn't groan. Smoke the dome off, and I'm rotating.
Area hostile. Camera notified.
I'm gonna stand still, and I think I can get someone.
Reloading!
Who do you think you are? Okay. Teammates, you gotta step in when they're all looking at me. There's two of them holding angle on nobody. They're to your right.
Deploying shock drone.
What is going on? Where is Snake? Guys asleep. Alright, there you alright, there's a guy to your right. You know there's a guy there. You hear him. Okay, now you know there's two people there. So what are you gonna do, Snake? You guys are both holding the same angle. Even though you're in a B site, you could get diffuser and plant. I guess you can't because Thatcher died. Or shoot that Goyo behind so that they can't use it as cover. Alright, there's one. Alright, phenomenal. I'm going to Nari. Blitz for sure has its place. Once again, in an ideal world, my teammates recognized that they were all looking at me and that I was drawing all the attention as they were shooting at me. Or maybe they droned and maybe they just didn't hold an angle for 2 minutes and they swung off of me dying. But it doesn't really happen. But like, you see what I mean? Like, they're playing ops just to play ops. Like, Maverick didn't do anything with his gadget. Thatcher didn't do anything with his gadget. Twitch kind of did something with their gadget. All the Snake didn't really do anything with his gadget. He was like in the wrong site, looking the wrong way. But you can't win them all.
Initiate jammer.
I don't really know any spots for Denari on this map, but I can only assume that the normal doorways will work. You know, like the classic 1, 2. You know, like the main area. Maybe I'll get one like over here.
Activate jammer.
And hit one of these.
Just edging my bet.
Phenomenal Denaris. No TikTok needed.
Changing mix.
He sacked his drone for 1 Denari. Oh my god, I got baited. Bro, we are so cooked. That was like the worst sequence of events I could just.
Reload!
This guy got 1,000 ping. Oh my god. That was horrible. Denari's awesome. I like Denari. This team is not awesome. I don't know what to say. Very disappointing. This was a very disappointing video, but I'm still gonna upload it just because. You enjoyed watching me do nothing for 2 games in a row? You're in the right place, buddy. You are in the right place. Catch you on the next one. What a great headgear.